makes me sometimes get it wrong. Okay. We already learned E major. I want to try and make this focus. I don't think it can focus this close with the screen, can it? Well, that was the E major scale. The next one in the circle of fifths is a B major scale. Alright, so we're going to add our fifth sharp. The first sharp we had was an F sharp, second was a C sharp, third was a G sharp, and fourth one is a D sharp. And the fifth sharp we would add would be an A sharp. Okay, so we have the B major now. Our fifth sharp in this scale would be A sharp, or our fifth sharp in our scales. The first sharp in our scales was in G major, and that was an F sharp. We started with no sharps, and now we're on 5 sharps. So now we're going to do a B major scale. Okay, so you have this E. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Time for B major. So, alright. So, we're going to build our tetrachords to build the B major scale. Now, B to C sharp is a whole step. C sharp to D sharp is a whole step. And D sharp to E is a half step. Now the next tetrachord is going to start a whole step higher, so the F won't be played. No, say goodbye F. F sharp to G sharp is a whole step. G sharp to A sharp is a whole step. A sharp to B is a half step. Alright, let's do the B major scale. That was the right hand, now the left hand. I don't know why they would make a rule called no thumb on a black key. Well, they just didn't want to fit them well. You know, most people say that the C major scale would be the easiest of all scales to play, but Frédéric Chopin called it the hardest of all scales to play. Because, of course, the C major scale would lack black keys and thus not fit the natural positions of the fingers well. We were already on C major, now we're on B major. He said that this scale that we're on right now, the B major scale, was the easiest as it best fit the natural positions of the fingers well, the black and white keys. I guess he wanted to start one with many black or white keys. The B major scale, G flat major scale, and D flat major scale. Once this can focus again. Focus camera. There we go. Okay, so that was the B major scale. And most people say that B major is usually thought of as a remote key due to its distance from C major and the circle of fifths, and its fairly large number of sharps. But it's not that large though, since a large number of sharps would be the B sharp major scale, another theoretical key. There's 12 sharps in it, and I'm not going to include B sharp in the B sharp major in the circle in this video because it's not in the circle of fifths, because it's a theoretical key with 5 double sharps. It's too complex to use. We're just going to use the most commonly used keys. Okay, so let's get back to the scales. Now, this is the B major chord. B, D sharp, F sharp are all notes of the B major scale. Right hand we did first. Now it's time for left hand. Left hand's going to take a turn now. B major, B, D sharp, F sharp, B major. Now for a B minor. The D sharp is going to be lowered to D natural. So here we go with B minor. Now, B, D natural, F sharp, B minor. Now, that was the right hand, now a left hand. B minor, B, D natural, F sharp, B minor. Now, it's time for B diminished. F sharp will be lowered to F natural. B diminished. B, D natural, F natural. B diminished. That was the right hand, now the left hand. B diminished. B, D natural, F natural. B diminished. And now for B augmented. We're going back to the major key where we had the B, D sharp, F sharp. The B major scale. So we're going to raise this F sharp to an F double sharp, which is equivalent to G. Before we play the B augmented scale, I'm going to show you what a double sharp would look like. I want to keep that tab. Open the second tab. Alright. 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 So this is what a double sharp symbol looks like. It kind of looks like an X with squares. So, a double sharp is what would raise a note up 2 semitones higher, or 1 whole step. So you have an F sharp and you're going to raise it up 2 semitones. The F natural, you're going to raise it up 2 semitones. This is F single sharp. This is F double sharp. So F, 2 semitones, that's F double sharp. Okay, we're going to do our double sharp. Alrighty, are you ready for our first double sharp in this music? Well, we're going to do our F double sharp in the B augmented. Of course, we're not going to use a scale with the double sharps. They're too complex to use. And most people are used to only the keys that are included on the circle of fifths, which is a list of the most commonly used keys. Let's get back to our music practicing now, the scales. So this is B major, and the fifth note is F sharp, so we're raising it up a half step to an F double sharp, which is equivalent to G. So B, D sharp, F double sharp, B augmented. That was the right hand, now the left hand. B augmented, B, D sharp, F double sharp, B augmented. Okay, it's time for G sharp minor. Alright. So B, B flat, A, G sharp. Now, G sharp minor, I should have said A sharp instead of B flat. Now G sharp minor shares the key signature of B major. I'm going to name a song in G sharp minor, Lights by Ellie Goulding. Alright, now we're going to do a G sharp minor scale. This shares the key signature of B major naturally. That was the right hand, and now for the left hand. remember when I showed you that double sharp symbol that looked like the X with 4 squares on the 4 corners, all 4 corners of it, top left, top right, bottom left, and bottom right? Well, that X with the squares, that's double sharp. I remember what I showed you what a double sharp was earlier in the video? Double sharp is what raises a key up 2 semitones, or 1 whole step. So in this scale, the G sharp minor scale, the 7th note is F sharp. So I'm going to raise it up a half step to F double sharp. And remember that F double sharp has the same sound as G, but it may sometimes not be the same as G, as I supposed of what the online said. Now we're going to do a G sharp augmented scale. Okay, so this is going to be a G sharp augmented scale. I mean, I meant G sharp melodic minor scale. I didn't mean to say G sharp augmented scale, because there's no such thing as an augmented scale in music, is there? No? If there was, it'll look strange and doesn't. Let's go. Keep moving on. So the 6th note is a D sharp, so it's going. The 6th note is E, so it's going to be raised up a half step to an E sharp. D sharp is in G sharp minor, but it's 5th note, not 6th. 6th is E, so it's going to be raised to E sharp. And 7th is F sharp, so it's going to be raised to F double sharp. And again, like all the other minor scales, it's going to be natural minor going down. And that was the G sharp minor scale. All right. Now that was the B major scale.